Shalom. Our verse today is Mark chapter 12 verse 40. They devour widows' houses and for the sake of appearance say long prayers. They will receive the greater condemnation. In the Gospel of Mark, this verse comes within Jesus' last days in Jerusalem, few days before his passion, death, and resurrection. Thus, it is part of Jesus' last public teaching. The audience that the verse addresses were all the people who followed Jesus, particularly those who followed him into Jerusalem for the great Paschal feast. Jesus warned them against the scribes. These scribes are the teachers of the law and leaders in Mosaic religious matters. The authority that the scribes exercised is that which Moses held among the people. According to Jesus, the scribes and Pharisees have taken their seat on the chair of Moses. See Matthew 23 verse 2. They appeared before the people as persons with good character. They go around in long robes and accept greetings in the marketplaces. They take seats of honor in the synagogues and places of honor at banquets. Mark 12:38-39. As teachers, the scribes served as guides to the people. The people held them in high esteem and gave them honor because of the office they occupy, the office of being teachers. People, especially the unlearned and vulnerable, consulted with them in matters of the law in the management of estates and properties. Unfortunately, the scribes used their position of authority to take advantage of the ignorance of the people. Instead of helping those who came to them, they extorted large sums for their counsel or perverted the property of their own to their own use. One group of people they exploited were widows, women who had no one to defend them. In approaching these vulnerable women, the scribes pretended to counsel them. Instead, they swallowed up their properties. Most unfortunate is the fact that these vulnerable women are not aware of the damage done to them by these leaders. The situation depicted in our verse keeps occurring in every generation. In our contemporary world, many religious leaders take advantage of people. Micah 3:11 says, "The leaders judge for a bribe, the priests teach for a price, and the prophets prophesy for money. Yet they lean upon the Lord, saying, Is not the Lord among us? No disaster can come upon us." We have cases of child abuse and sexual abuse. We have situations where pastors enrich themselves to the detriment of their congregants. This enrichment comes through preaching of prosperity gospel. The key concept imprinted in the minds of the people is this: the more you give, the more you receive. Therefore, if you want God's blessing, you ought to give. The pastor even uses his life as an example of someone blessed by God. In reality, however, he has become rich by the donations from his congregants. It was not heaven that blessed him. It was the wealth of the people that he accumulated for himself. Our verse tells us that they will receive the greater condemnation. In James chapter 3 verse 1 we read, "Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers and sisters, because you know that we who teach will be judged more strictly." Many passages in the Bible warns against extortion of the vulnerable. See Ezekiel 22:29, Isaiah 1:23, Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1-2, and Exodus 22 verse 22-24. The evil in the church reflects the evil in the society. Our rulers are rebels and friends of thieves. They all love bribes and chase after rewards. They do not defend the fatherless, and the plea of the widow never comes before them. See Isaiah 1:23. All they do is enrich themselves while the masses suffer. May God save us from wicked and heartless leaders in this church and in the society. Amen.